Hey Bob, I recently visited the Medina of Tunis, and it got me thinking about its historical significance. Have you ever been there or looked into its history?
Oh, yes, Alice. The Medina of Tunis is a fascinating place with a rich history. It's considered one of the most important and well-preserved medieval cities in the Arab Muslim world.
That's what I've heard too. I know it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which must mean it holds immense historical value. Can you tell me more about its history?
Absolutely. The history of the Medina of Tunis dates back to ancient times. It was originally founded by the Berbers and later became a Phoenician and Roman settlement. However, its real transformation began with the Arab conquest in the 7th century when it became a major Islamic city.
That's a long and diverse history. I imagine that influenced its architecture and culture significantly.
You were spot on, Alice. The Medina showcases a blend of architectural styles, from Islamic to Andalusian, Ottoman, and more. Its narrow, winding streets, called souks, are filled with historic buildings, mosques, madrasas, and palaces. It's like stepping back in time.
I noticed the souks were bustling with activity. It felt like a glimpse into the past. But what are some specific historical events or figures associated with the Medina?
One of the most significant historical figures linked to the Medina is the famous Arab geographer and scholar Ibn Khaldun, who was born there in the 14th century. His work on history and sociology is still influential today. Additionally, the Medina played a crucial role in North African trade, connecting Africa to Europe and Asia during the Middle Ages.
Ibn Khaldun's legacy is indeed impressive. I also read about the Hafsid dynasty, which ruled Tunis for a long time. Can you tell me more about their impact on the Medina?
Certainly, Alice. The Hafsids played a crucial role in the development of the Medina. They expanded its boundaries and constructed numerous architectural marvels, like the Great Mosque of Tunis. Their reign saw significant cultural and intellectual advancements within the city.
That's fascinating. It seems like the Medina of Tunis served as a hub for culture and knowledge in addition to its trade significance. What about its role during colonial times?
During the colonial era, the Medina faced challenges as Tunisia came under French rule in the 19th century. The French introduced modernization efforts that affected the city's traditional way of life. However, the Medina's historical value was recognized, and preservation efforts began in the early 20th century.
Preservation is crucial to maintain its historical significance. I noticed there are several gates and walls around the Medina. Do they have historical importance too?
Absolutely. The gates and walls of the Medina have significant historical value. The Bab el-Beir, for instance, was the main entrance to the city and a symbol of its prosperity. The wall served as protection against various invasions over the centuries.
Protection was undoubtedly essential for a city of such historical and economic importance. How has the Medina evolved in modern times?
In modern times, the Medina has faced challenges of urbanization and population growth. However, preservation efforts have continued, and it remains a living testament to Tunisia's history and cultural heritage. Today, it's a vibrant mix of residential areas, markets, and historic sites.
It's impressive how it has adapted while preserving its historical essence. I've also heard about its vibrant culinary scene. Does that have historical roots too?
Absolutely, Alice. The Medina's culinary heritage is deeply rooted in its history. You can find traditional Tunisian dishes like couscous, brick, and tagine being served in cozy little eateries. Many of these recipes have been passed down through generations.
I tried some of those dishes, and they were delicious. It's great to see how history is still alive in the daily life of the Medina. Are there any ongoing efforts to further preserve its historical significance?
Yes, indeed. Preservation efforts continue with UNESCO's support and collaboration with local authorities. They work on restoration projects, promote sustainable tourism, and raise awareness about the importance of safeguarding this unique historical treasure.
That's reassuring to hear. The Medina of Tunis is undeniably a treasure trove of history. Thanks for sharing all this information, Bob. It has deepened my appreciation for this remarkable place.
You're welcome, Alice. It's always a pleasure to discuss the historical significance of places like the Medina of Tunis. It truly is a testament to the enduring legacy of human civilization.